welcome to Aspire. I am your host, Oriun, and tonight we have Deb Casey with us. She is a mother of 3. She is an expert at direct sales, and she's here tonight to speak to us about her experiences. Hi, Deb. Thank you for joining us tonight.
I'm so glad you invited me, and I'm honored to be here.
So tell us about your career path, how you started with direct sales.
I started when I was 19, and I sold Avon, knocking door to door when they had territories, meeting people, bringing a little basket. And then when I was 23, it was the Wednesday before I was getting married on Saturday, so like 3 days before I got married, I went to a Mary Kay party at a friend's. And I watched this lady stand at the table and describe stuff, and she mostly just read off of a flip chart. And we looked great by the time we were done. And when she came around to get my order, I said, how do I get to do this? Because see, I was going to move out of state on Saturday when I got married, and I didn't have a job. So I actually joined there, and I stayed there for a while.
And how long did you stay there?
I was with Mary Kay for 8 years. I moved from New Hampshire to Pennsylvania to Texas, had a baby there, moved to another house in Texas because we thought we were staying, then moved to Long Island, which I found out was way bigger than I thought. I should have known it was on a big map. And then we moved back to New Hampshire, and I was with them 8 years. So, but all that moving was in my first 4 years.
So you have travel flexibility with Mary Kay. You kind of show, how does it work? You have parties, and then, I actually don't know how it works. Can you tell me?
Well, with Mary Kay, we would have parties with like 6 people and show them how they can look, changing their skincare and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then I had a second child, and I stopped doing Mary Kay.
And what did you do afterwards?
I was doing executive secretarial work. I worked for Timberland for a while for the controller. I love doing numbers, so I'm good with secretarial and accounting. I have an accounting degree. And then I worked as an administrative assistant to the president of a bank. And then I went to a homeschooling meeting because I was starting to do homeschooling with my daughter. I was no longer working for the bank. And somebody at the homeschooling meeting said, Jane's having an Usborne party. And I said to the person next to me, what's an Usborne party? And the person said, book party. And I love books. So I said, I didn't even know Jane. I was like, Jane, can I go to your party? Sure. And then I had a party, and the hostess had a great party, and I fell in love with the books. And within a couple of months, I was an Usborne rep.
And the Usborne company is also direct sales, isn't it?
It is. It's direct sales. It's books out of England that are done really excellent. They're known for their full color. Oh, there's our team.
It's a huge team. This is your team, right?
This was my team. This is a portion of my team. My team eventually I was with Usborne Books for 19 and a half years. I was 4 months short of my 20-year anniversary when I gave them notice that I was leaving. We had 800 people on our team nationwide.
That's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people who we empowered to be able to work from home if they wanted to. It was something they could do alongside whatever they were doing in life, which I really, really like. So I actually raised my kids from home that way.
Right. And now you're with a different company.
I am.
And you're really excited about this.
I am. I'm like totally excited. And I never, if you'd told me I was going to leave Usborne Books, I would have said no. I would have said I was going to be walking along with a cane saying, you should buy these books. But a few things happen along the road. You get older. My body wasn't as strong to be able to lift books anymore. And I was also watching the market of e-readers. A lot of people are getting those e-readers, the Kindles and the other things that you can now not necessarily need the book in hand, and it was affecting the sales of my team. So I was looking around to see what else we could support our family with. This one fell in my lap, though.
So how did it fall on your lap? How did you come across this opportunity?
Well, I do life coaching with some people, and this one gal that I was doing life coaching with, we did coaching to help each other be empowered. Every Monday, she either coached me, and then the other Monday, I would coach her to see what successes we'd had and what we could do to improve ourselves, our businesses as well as our family life and other interests in life so that we're well balanced. Well, one day she said, hey, somebody asked me to take a look at this. Should I look at this? I was like, sure, you should look at it and tell me too. So I officially asked her to give me information.
Okay, so tell us about Nerium.
Nerium is a night cream and a day cream. And you use it at night. It only takes a minute and a half to use it at night. You spray a little bit of water on your face. Let me go back. I wash my face, or you wash your face. And then
it's a really young company too, isn't it?
2.5 years. So you wash your face, then you rinse your face, and then you put a little bit of water on it, and then you just put like 4 pumps of the night cream on your face, and you go to bed. It takes a minute and a half. It takes longer to brush my teeth. Can I use a little bit of it on your hand?
Okay.
So it has this little leaf here that I take out. It's kind of like putting the toothpaste back on the tube when you put it back on.
So this is anti-aging.
It is. It's anti-aging. It makes you look younger by the time you're waking up in the morning, a little bit every day. It's repairing your skin. This is water. I'm going to spray this on your hand. And then I'm going to put a little pump of this.
Does this need to be dry?
It needs to be put on a
wet surface?
On a damp surface because it doesn't have any water in it. So you would just smooth it on, just spray it on, then you would go to bed.
So I smooth it on. It smells like cucumber.
Yeah, it to
smells
me it
really
smells like
fresh.
I'm pampering myself. It has that spa smell of cut stems. It has natural ingredients in it.
Smells a little bit like fresh cut grass, actually.
Well,
it smells great.
And then during the morning, we have a new product. This one's day cream. Can I use your other hand?
Okay.
This one is high-functioning moisturizers. And so you don't use water with that. And you would just, again, spread it. And then you can put your makeup on with it, your sunscreen, whatever. You can be going out doing to the gym and sweating with it.
This smells differently from the other one.
It does.
I don't know what
it
this one
does
smells
not
like.
have as much of the Nerium oleander and aloe in it because it's more of a moisturizer. Whereas this one's the anti-aging.
So what's the first one? The day one?
That one's day cream. This one that's in the dark one is the night cream.
Okay.
So you can get 24 hours of looking younger. The day cream still has the anti-aging in it. It's just
that
more
one's more
in here. It's the first ingredient in this one.
We actually have a video of CBS doing an investigative report on this. Let's show that.
Make money at the same time. Too good to be true? There's a new anti-aging cream that has sold millions on the results. It's for men and women, and CBS 2's Lisa Siegel put it to the test.
Take a look at these before and after pictures.
I was blown away.
They all have one thing in common.
I've never seen results like this.
Yes, these women say they found the fountain of youth and have signed on to sell it.
Results that blew me away.
So what is this so-called miracle cream that the company says is up to $300 million in sales in 2 years? That boasts almost rock star-like conferences coast to coast. It's called Nerium AD. Jeff Olson is the CEO.
I'm obsessed with it. I use it all over me. Yeah, I love the product. I mean, I'm one of these people. Some is good, a lot's better.
The company says along with potent anti-aging ingredients, what sets them apart is patented extract from the Nerium oleander plant. They say scientists searching for medicinal uses found it had anti-aging properties.
It does great things, whether it be with wrinkles or tightening of the skin or improving the appearance of discoloration.
But search Nerium oleander and you'll see this. Poison, toxic if ingested. It may be the magic ingredient, but is it harmful? For the answer, we asked dermatologist Jean Rubenstein.
With oleander, there's probably minimal absorption into the bloodstream, and so there's probably no danger to the patient.
I am skeptical about products.
We gave samples to best friends Shirley and Kelly from the Hollywood Hills. Every day, 4 pumps of the night cream and the same amount for the day cream.
We're looking for that magic potion to keep us young.
We'll get to their results later. Now, Nerium AD costs between $80 and $120 a month. Still, it does have some critics about the science behind it and the multi-level marketing, where friends sell to their friends who sell to their friends.
We're not trying to get people to buy a product they don't want. We'll buy it back. We're not trying to get people to buy inventory of a product they don't need. We don't ask you to do that.
How many of you ever thought you would be selling to your friends and family a product in that way?
Never.
None of you?
No way.
No?
No, it's absolutely not a forced thing.
I'm not a salesperson at all. I don't like that. When I have a product that I really believe in, it's easy to share it. And it sells itself.
I think there's a lot of hype associated with products, and in the long run, many of them do not meet expectations.
Which brings us back to our testers. Were they sold on the product?
I'm surprised to see such a big difference in only 2 weeks. You wonder if it's all in your mind or if it's actually in the mirror, but I did see a big difference.
And now both of them want more cream and are even thinking of selling it. It's how all these women got started. I'm Lisa Siegel, CBS 2 News.
Dr. Rubenstein says, like any natural botanical product, allergic reactions, are possible. How much are people making selling this? Well, some are supplementing their income, but for others, it is now a full-time job.
So you do this as a full-time job?
I do. I work part-time, but I get full-time pay. I spend most of my time, I'm getting feedback here. I spend most of the time doing this. Do you wonder what I'm doing right here?
No, what is that?
I am now home petting my dog while I'm working.
That is a great job to have. So tell us about how this works. They say it's a multi-level marketing scheme, or I guess I shouldn't say that, but it's multi-level marketing or relationship marketing. So how does that work? Because it usually gets a bad reputation. How do you feel about that, and how do you make this business work for you?
You know, I think I got a bad reputation from things that happened way long time ago, like before I was even in the market. So I've been doing relationship marketing for over 30 years.
You're really successful at this, and it's something that a lot of people want to do, I think.
Yeah, it's a way that you can do something alongside what you're already doing. Say you have a full-time job, but you need some extra money. You can't go out and get another full-time job and have a life.
Right.
But let's say you want to just spend 5 hours a week getting a little bit of extra money. I can make more money doing this than anything else I can do legally.
See, that's crazy. I think that's why people are saying, oh, is it a scam, or how does it work?
It works by the same thing as if you were to tell somebody about a good movie. Except that instead of me telling you about a good movie and you go to a good movie, you go to the good movie and I get a little bit of a kickback. Or if you went into an office store and I told you, oh, they have these great binders, and you went in and 5 of my friends went in, I don't get anything back from that. But from this, I do.
And that's a great business, actually, and it's a great product with the anti-aging properties.
It's crazy.
Because how old are you, if I ask?
I'm 56.
You don't look like that at all.
I used to.
Yeah, let's see the picture of that.
And this is 18 months ago. The first picture is before I started putting on the Nerium night cream. So this is when I had virgin skin. No Nerium night cream on it yet. This is less than 30 days later.
It looks like 2 different people. Look at the wrinkles on the first one, and there's virtually a lot of the wrinkles are gone.
It was funny because while I was starting to use it, because I needed to make sure that it was okay for me. I have a lot of allergies. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to use it. I'm like, yes, I can use it. This is wonderful. But I was looking in the mirror. You ever have self-talk with yourself in the mirror?
Yes, every day.
I was
in
like,
the mirror.
I think that's lightening up under my eyes. They said it would help with discoloration, but nobody said anything about under the eyes. And then I was noticing that the wrinkles were going away. But for me, the joy was, I've always been told that I have wrinkles, dark circles under my eyes. Oh, because you're tired. Well, I had 3 kids. Of course I was tired. Or you have allergies. Well, I couldn't do anything about that. Or you're not getting enough sleep. Well, back to I have 3 kids. You can't get enough sleep.
Right.
But this is less than 30-day picture, and people at church started coming up to me going, you look good. And I'd go, there's a reason for that.
That's an amazing transformation.
They'd go, well, what's the reason? I'm like, I'm using an anti-aging night cream. And they'd say, I need a whole case of that. I'm like, no, you can get 1 night cream a month just like I do, and it will work. And I am shocked. I had no idea that people cared about how they looked. I was so busy with my kids. I didn't really wear that much makeup. I was home. But I got older. I'd go by the mirror and go, oh, I thought I looked better than that today. And I got a difference of what I look like, and I didn't even know I would care. Now I actually care.
Right. I care. I think a lot of people care. My mom cares, and I think she would be very interested in this. It also works on other parts of your face, too, right?
It does. It gets rid of it reduces the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, emerging lines, because what's happening a little bit under the skin It reduces the appearance of large pores. I mean, how many people would love to look like they have smaller pores, so that their skin doesn't look like they're an orange, you know?
Let's see the other before and after pics.
Okay. So look at this lady. She's got the crow's feet, right?
Yeah.
And here she doesn't. Now, I heard a story about this picture. I'm assuming it's true from who I heard it from, that she had used the Nerium night cream for 2 weeks, and then she thought, oh, it didn't work. So she stopped using it. Then they took the after picture, and she was shocked. Now she's selling the night cream with us. Because, hey, it works. And so the next picture, and all these pictures here are less than 90 days. They say that you will have results in 90 days. I mean, that's crazy. I've used some nice things that smooth out your skin, but nothing that ever actually changed my skin. Take a look at this. She's got those smile lines. Well, when you stop smiling, you don't want the lines to still keep showing, and they are. She's got the little lines around the mouth. I had no idea until I started selling this. Now I start looking around what people have. But look at this. This makes a difference. It's softening up. And I've seen another picture of other people where you see 30, 60, 90 days. Guess what? I've been using this 18 months, and my skin is still repairing itself and changing. So that shows the appearance of the laugh lines around the mouth. And I have another picture for you. This one. I show this picture sometimes at parties I have. I have wine and wrinkle parties, by the way. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. But people come up and touch the picture that I have on the table, and they're like, that's my skin. That's what my skin does. And it's kind of like that turkey neck, the one that like blows in the wind a little bit. I'm having a little fun here. But my skin, I had no idea that it was going to change that much. And the person who sponsored me said, take before pictures. And she said, make sure you take one from the side, because, I mean, we don't look at ourselves from the side. My neck changed a lot in that. My sponsor's neck, I have a bunch of friends who've changed. I have one friend who had like 3 rolls, and now she doesn't. And I think we have one more picture. This, how many of us used to do like baby oil, the little aluminum, all this sun worshiping, or even just the fact that you do sports, you ride a horseback riding, you do golfing, you just do softball. We're all in the sun, and the sun continues to damage. This is amazing.
Yeah.
This is amazing. So we actually use it from the top of our head, our forehead, down to the bottom of our V-neck and ear to ear.
Those are amazing transformations. I can't believe how many of those wrinkles are gone. And
so you probably think we use models, right? You'd assume that, oh, we pay people to put on the thing.
I would think Photoshop more than models.
Okay, guess what? This is, none of us are using Photoshop. We're all using our cell phones to take pictures. And we do before and after. So that's why sometimes the lighting isn't perfect, because I thought I was ever so smart, and I took my pictures outside so I'd have good lighting. I could never match the sunlight, even at the same time of day, when I was taking 30 days later.
So do you have to keep on using this? So what if after 90 days I look young enough on my terms, and then I want to stop using it because I don't want to pay for it anymore? Would I go back to looking really old?
It's not like you're going to stop on Sunday and by Tuesday you're like, but you are already aging. Would you agree with that?
Yes, I'm aging every day.
And I'm aging, but I notice mine more because I'm older than you. But we continue to age. So whatever you've been doing naturally, you'll continue to do naturally. But I got to tell you, everybody wants to, who doesn't want to look younger?
I do, and I'm only 26.
There you go. I'm 56. I'm 30 years older than you are.
You look nothing like you're 56.
My husband and I have a daughter who's 33, one who's 27. Well, she's going to be 33 next week by the time this airs. She's 33, 27, and one that's almost 25. 2 grandkids, one on the way. I'm really excited.
Wow. I can't believe you're a grandma. I mean,
excuse
me.
I told you, I used to look at, and the thing is that they say if you use the day cream and the night cream for a year, then you'll look 10 years younger. And I only used the night cream for a year because they didn't have the day cream yet. And already people say I look 10 years younger. So that's our tagline. You give me a year, I'll give you back 10. In fact, you know how I brought this day cream and night cream here? You get to go home with it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That's very nice of you. So tell me about how you do this relationship marketing. What are your strategies for example?
You know how you meet people out and about and your friends, you get together with coffee? So you just tell them what you're doing. First they're going to say, you look great. You say there's a reason for that. I don't know if everybody else says that, but that's what I say. Or you can have some fun. See this shirt? I might decide to wear this while I'm out and about. And perfect strangers will come up to me and go, the only thing you have to lose is your wrinkles?
That's a great phrase.
And on the back
Really
it
makes you
says
think.
Miriam. But we'll invite some friends over, maybe to have a party. We have what we call real results parties. And sometimes we even name them. Like, I like to name mine Wine and Wrinkles Party. Like, I'll bring the wine, you bring the wrinkles, or you bring the wine, I'll bring the wrinkles. Totally having fun. I have to say, since I've joined this company, I have laughed more than I had in the 10 years before. I didn't realize I wasn't laughing as much. But when you start talking about your skin, you get a little self-conscious, and then you get a little humor. And I giggle an awful lot. That and patting my dog while I'm staying home. I talk to people on the phone. We had the wine and wrinkle parties.
Being happy probably helps with the anti-aging too.
So I should be looking 20 by tomorrow.
So do you have anything else that you do? I mean, if I don't have a lot of friends, say, how would I get started?
You know what? They have systems in place to be able to help you. And, you know, you look at what you have on your phone for names, and you have people that you know on Facebook. They make it so easy to share. Like, you saw that we just shared this 3-minute video. We didn't actually create that video, but we have other videos we've created, and you can just email a video to a friend. Or, like, I just met somebody here earlier when I got here tonight. I asked him if he'd like to, he showed some interest in what I'm doing. Guess what? Guys are really interested in what they look like. And it works, I think it works faster on men than women. So, do you know why?
Why?
I think it's because they haven't been preserving themselves with lotions and potions and doing all the makeup and everything, that we've been really taking care of our skin. They shave every day. They put a razor across their skin. And this can really help them repair their skin and look younger. But what I was saying is we have systems that you can just send a video to somebody. So, person I talked to earlier, I'm just going to email him a video later.
Oh, okay.
Easy breezy.
How has working at home changed your life? You seem really happy about it.
I am, and my kids are older now, but when I started doing the Usborne books, my kids were 3, 5, and 11. And I was wanting to homeschool the 11-year-old. The 5-year-old was getting to the point I wanted to homeschool her. So what I did is I homeschooled like from 8 in the morning till like 11 or 12, and then I would talk to friends on the phone and go off and do home parties with the books, which was totally awesome. I would go out, I'd have a little bit of dessert, almost always chocolate was involved. Not at home, just a little bit every time I went out. And then they would give me their orders and I'd go home and put it in. This one's even easier. I don't do any deliveries. I just go and have chocolate involved, wine and wrinkles.
That's good enough persuasion for me.
And we put the orders in, they put their orders in themselves, even right on the internet. It's all done through the internet. It's very easy.
So it's about being social and making friends and...
It's really easy as far as sharing something. You know, we all do stuff on the internet now, and so if somebody wants it, it takes 2 minutes to order it. And guess what? It comes every month. With the children's books, somebody might buy books now, but they didn't buy them again for another year maybe, if another year. But with anti-aging, you're aging every day. So they have a preferred customer status that it's a month bottle, and it just sends you the month bottle next month. But there's a way you can get it free too.
This is also about empowering others too, this system, where you have a network of supporters and you help them along the way. You told me about how you got your Lexus in 110 days, I think it was?
Yes, actually, I'm going to back up from that. When I heard about it in the beginning of June, I joined the company at the beginning of July. There's 2 kits. So I got the big kit. They have a Success Pack and a Premier Pack. I got the Premier Pack because I wanted a fast start out of the gate. So I had twice as many bottles, and so I had the bottles and I would loan them to friends. I don't think I've mentioned that. I would loan a bottle to a friend, they'd use it for 5 days, and then they would see how it smells, how it felt. I didn't expect their skin to change in 5 days.
And it did?
No, I didn't expect it.
Oh, well,
in 5
did
days,
it change?
No, it's just too soon to have 5 days. 5 days is, I'm not allergic to it, I like it, I'd like to get more. So then they would order it and then it would come every month. But it was a nice way that they could try out the product before they said, yes, I'd like to be a customer. So that they would try out the product, and then I would get preferred customers, and then the preferred customers would share it with their friends. So let's say you became a preferred customer, and then you told Jim, who's here, about it, and you're like, this works. And he's like, well, I want some of that. And they give you a website for free. It's a really world-class website. So then you're like, oh, well, just go to my website. It's thisname.nerium.com. And when you get 3 people that are ordering the night cream from you, your night cream reorders become free as long as you have 3. They call it the 3 You Are Free program.
That sounds like a great system where you help each other. And you told me about your vision board.
Oh, can I talk to you about my vision board?
Yes,
I
please
have it
talk to me
here.
about your vision board.
We have training every week from Nerium International. They train everybody in the whole nation at the same time through webinar, and you just look at it on your computer. And it's called Nerium University. Well, a couple of weeks ago, by the way, I never really intended to show this to anybody except for a few friends, and here I am on your TV showing it, so it's pretty exciting what can happen in 2 weeks. But I made this. Can you guys see this okay? And remember, this was just for me. So here's what I put on.
Thank you for sharing with us, by the way.
Well, I just don't want you to have any judgments of what I have on my board, because we all made our own different vision boards. But this is what I would like to achieve in the next 4 to 5 months. I have a picture background here, which you don't see, but I covered it over with stuff, but I can remember what it all says. And what it represents to me is the dreariness of winter, when you think nothing's growing. But there's this beautiful tree here, and it's being nurtured through the winter, and then it's going to bloom in the spring. So that's what I was thinking, is I would nurture people to earn their Lexus. They have a roadmap to Lexus program where you can earn a Lexus car. I earned mine in 110 days, as you said. When I joined, I didn't even know what a Lexus was. I had to go online and find out what a Lexus was and Google it. I tell cars by color. So I know white cars and red cars and black cars. And now I know what a Lexus is because I've earned one. And it's a pretty nice car to drive, let me tell you.
That is.
So I want to help 4 people in January to earn a Lexus. And to do that, I help each of the people I want to earn a Lexus to help 3 other people earn an iPad. So I earned an iPad myself with the company within 60 days, and then I earned the Lexus. So then in February, I want to help more people. And then by March, I want to help more people.
This is great that it's really about helping others. And I think people need to have goals where they're striving for.
Right. You know, a lot of people don't even think positive things about themselves. So I put some affirmations here, like, I am a winner, I am changing the world. Here's my favorite: I help people daily. So I don't think about when, if I'm going to work during the day. I think, when am I going to work? And I think, how can I help people? Can I tell you about one thing coming out?
Just one. We're running out of time, but you can tell me one more thing.
This is kind of just to tempt people. We have a new product coming out. It's a contour cream. It can be used on the stomach, legs, upper arm, virtually any area of the body. It is coming out in the spring.
Great. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your product and your stories with us.
I'm really glad you had me. Thank you so much.
I am Oriun, and thank you for joining us tonight at Aspire.